Too late, too late, too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. As the sunrise climbs, Noah, look out the window. In search of calmer skies, finally, the storm casts its shadow. Yeah, he tried to cover its disguise. For all who has survived must continue to rely on the one who gets you by. Hey, till we reach the other side.
Oh, yeah,
Beautiful.
That was great.
That was
Really,
beautiful, Art.
Really enjoyed that.
Yes.
Thank you.
And you said 15 years ago you'd written this?
I did, and the Lord, you know, it's funny, quickly, many songs I wrote with the Lord 15 years ago was a lot.
I was looking
We
at
have
the
changed
timeline.
and revamped and,
Oh, yeah.
and grown with me.
Sure.
This one has never changed. It's a great story,
Oh, yeah, it is. It's a true story.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So in the end, what was the message? For those who don't rely on Jesus as their Savior, you don't get on board.
You actually don't.
Right.
That's
right,
all
that's
I'm
right.
saying.
Yeah.
So, that was that.
And
Wonderful.
that's a true message.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to sing your other song?
Well, I would if you'd like me to.
Yeah, and then we've got something.
We'll do something here.
We'll talk about how Art eats for.
How Art eats.
How Art eats for a certain amount of
How a
money.
male guy like
Yeah.
me eats alone.
How-
That's what
how
I'm
He
saying.
economizes.
How
Yeah.
Art eats, yeah, economizes.
Well, you know, quickly, this song's so pretty because this is a recent one I did write with the Lord. When I thought about that song, I said, well, what about me? How do I fit into this? He said, all right, you know what? You're a hard-headed guy, but you learn to give in. And this is what it's about.
Oh, it's a beautiful song tonight.
Finally willing to give in. Hey, guess I'm finally through. Stop this crazy running. Lord, 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 away from you. Oh yeah, it's a long road back. Ending from the start. Only wish I'd known. Lord, you from the start. He said, Art, hey, but you're finally willing to give in. Hey, guess I'm finally through. Stop this crazy running. Lord, 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 away from you. He said, that's all I want. Understand that? Guess it didn't happen. Just wouldn't let him through. This time I'll let it happen. Lord, 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 oh yeah, yeah, I'll get to you. He said, that's what I want because he's finally willing to give in. I guess, yeah, he's finally through. He's not gonna start or running. He's gonna stick it out wanted to do. If not, I must remember you said, Art, yeah, it's gonna be a life then, yeah, without me and you. So, finally we'll end up giving. Oh yeah, I guess I'm finally through. Stop this crazy running. Oh yeah, away from you. Oh yeah, away from you. Oh yeah, away from you.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful, Art. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
I really like that song.
Isn't that a pretty one?
It is a beautiful song.
Oh, it's a beautiful song. It's just,
So you know what? If Art can do it, anybody can. Isn't that true?
Yeah, it is true. And the good part is that it put a lot of emphasis on turning around and
Yeah.
stop running. And never people
Isn't that
always
true?
running. Yeah. And we got examples in the Bible of people who were running.
Who?
Noah. Not Noah was running, but
Who?
Jonah was running.
Jonah.
He was running as far away as he possibly could.
He
You're
couldn't
right,
get
you're right, Ben.
near what Father wanted him to do, and what if he had the only way to get his attention? What did he do?
Yeah.
He threw him in a whale.
Yeah, he threw him in the water. And he ended up in a big fish belly. And he had time to think, and finally he
Isn't
had
that
to go.
true?
Yeah. And one thing that surprised me about that whole story is that even the people who were trying to help him when he was running, and they didn't even know he was running,
Right.
they were in trouble. He put them in trouble.
oh, he
Yes.
put them in trouble.
And
too.
he was on their ship. They didn't know it.
They didn't know.
They threw all their
See?
merchandise overboard when the storm came. They threw everything overboard, and then finally he was down at the bottom water, and they were up on top of the ship trying to get things, cause the storm was so bad, trying to get things stabilized. And then finally, they went down and woke him up.
Yeah, they did. And didn't he ask to be thrown overboard though?
Yeah, he did, and then they decided, well, no.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah, they had to go ahead and do it. They didn't want to, but things got so bad they had to.
Now, isn't that
They
interesting?
had no other choice.
After that happened, now you correct me if I'm wrong, because this is important.
Yeah.
The role that Father wanted Jonah to do was go to a people in a city who were totally unreligious. They were evil. And he wanted them to convert them. And he did.
Yeah, he
Now
did.
that's the power of God.
Yeah, that is a supernatural power of God.
Supernatural.
Yeah, and when he finally made up his mind to go, he realized then what God wanted him to do wasn't hard and difficult at all. The people heard him.
They listened.
His own heart was that I don't even want those people. They're so wicked. I don't even want
He
them
wanted to kill
saved.
them. He said,
yeah,
destroy them.
yeah.
But it's not his decision.
No, it was not his decision, and he did end up going. God could have sent somebody else, but he wanted Jonah to go because the main benefit of it was for Jonah. The people,
Was it really?
The people of Nineveh were going to be just fine. It was Jonah whose heart was not right.
Are you telling
Whose heart
me
had to be changed.
all that, all those people, all those storms, everything was truly just to get Jonah's attention?
It was just to get Jonah's attention, and help Jonah realize that he couldn't run from God.
How important are we to God for him to go through that for one man?
And he would let all of us know you can't run and you can't hide.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
So-
Thank you for sharing that, Brenda.
Thank you.
Thank you for that point. That was great. That section in the Bible there.
Margie, I have a suggestion.
Yes.
This Harvest Arts Mission show, first of all, it's been tremendous. It's probably gone on for 30 minutes at least. I suggest we do the nutrition aspect, either condense it to a short thing,
Okay, we
or
can-
do
we
it
can
the
do it.
next one.
We can do it now, but it has to be.
If you want to
Yeah.
move forward, do it, and then we can all throw
Okay.
our 2 cents in
Okay.
and be done.
We'd like to talk to you now about how we eat. Art, when he goes to the grocery store, he eats differently, and how he throws puts a meal together. And Art,
Yeah, but I read a
say-
good song.
Yeah, probably make a good
Alright.
meal too.
Can you say briefly
Yeah.
how?
All right. Let's just let me,
Yeah.
my 2 cents is quick. I'm 65, almost 66 years old. At the moment, I'm a bachelor. I live on my own. We all know that men can't do much on their own, and thanks to the Lord. But what I wanted to say was, I learned how to shop economically. I did not think about the nutrition that Margie and Brenda may speak of, but I thought of, what do I need to eat to keep me alive, so I don't, so I have the basic nutrition I need, and do it for $1.50 a meal. Well, I was able to do that by knowing when to go to the supermarket and which supermarket to go to. When meat, which was $30 for a big hunk of meat, now was $9. And the Lord said, go ahead and buy it, because as long as you cook it up hot and skillet right, you'll be fine. And I'd make for 90 cents a meal, a piece of meat.
Wow.
I could get a can of corn for 30 cents. I could get a glass of skim milk for 40 cents. So I was eating basically a piece of meat, a vegetable, skim milk, and no bread, no sugar, no salt, only pepper and garlic. And I was allowed to use mustard. And because those are the things that burn acidically in your system, get all the bacteria out. Garlic, Worcestershire sauce, mustard, pepper. Those things are good because they don't add sodium to your body. They burn acidic fat. So with that in mind, that's how I do it. And I eat one meal a day, and I might have a snack later on that afternoon with a sandwich or something like that. But I eat, generally speaking, for about $3 a day. I eat. So I'll leave it there.
That's pretty slim. Pretty, but that's how Art eats.
That's how I eat.
And now, this is how I eat. I eat 2 main meals a day, and I like to eat healthy food. So, and I always make a list before I go to the grocery store, because I don't like to go in there without a list, because I can't go to the grocery store and go, oh, what did I come in here for? And then you buy more.